Good dreaming, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. It's Tashim the Dream here, back with yet another video on a video game hot topic going on right now. Didn't think I'd be making another one of these kinds of videos. I usually don't make these, but Battlefield 5 just got revealed this Wednesday on the 23rd, and we have yet another controversy on our hands. This time, it's about the social wars with the SJWs and anti-SJWs. And yet again, we're joined by my brother, your typical scrub. Go ahead and say hello.
Hello.
So
I'll keep this one sweet and simple. Like
so basically, as you guys know, there's been this huge SJW and shit going on, you know, feminists, anti-feminists, you know, genders, all that nonsense. And quite personally, me, and same thing for your typical scrub, we personally just don't give a fuck about any of it, honestly, both sides. Me personally, I think if everybody just kind of like shut the fuck up and just kind of worried about themselves, I think the world will get on just fine. People will stop giving a fuck what other people think, or they just stopped, like, you know, trying to get like approval or something like that. Like, I think all this would just come to a stop. I'm tired of watching videos or anything that I like and always seeing people talking about looking for this, like, oh, this feminist here, or this is sexist here, or all that other stuff. You know, what about you, Aaron?
no, I agree with that. I don't know why people care so much about feminism. Like, I'm saying, like, Tashim, I'm so sorry. I feel like the shit I say in your videos gonna get you dislikes. But
nah,
like,
I don't give a fuck about this one.
But like, I don't understand like why people like, oh, you guys are feminists. Like, not us, but like people in general. Like, oh, why are you guys trying to like do stuff for women population? Like, I don't understand where people are coming from when they say stuff like that. Like, oh, they put female characters in a video game. That's such a bad thing. Like, oh, they made female Ghostbusters. Like, all right, the movie sucked, maybe.
Yeah,
right,
movie's pretty
like,
trash.
But like, why are people? Why like to bring? Like, I brought that up because like, why do people care? Like, why do we all care so much about like what's going on with women and like their roles in movies, shows, and games? Like it's a character in a game, just like the guy character in a video game. Like, I don't understand why everybody has something so harsh to say about it and why it makes a game bad. Like, if you're gonna talk shit about the game, talk shit about the game, the gameplay you've seen. Talk shit about the trailer and how it was put together. Don't talk shit that there was a woman in it.
Exactly, and after I've been going through,
people were doing the same shit with Star Wars. It was like, oh, Rey. I think it was Rey, right? It was like, oh, then she's gonna be a Jedi. What? It's like,
yeah.
Who cares, guy?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, there were many female Jedis, by the way, back in the day. But that's besides the point. We're not gonna get off topic. I don't want to make this video too long. But you know, and I've been going through all the Battlefield 5 videos and whatnot, and stuff like that. And it's just, it's so funny because people, this is literally 95% of all the haters' comments on Battlefield 5 right now. This is every single one. There's women in World War II fighting on the front lines. Yeah, there were women there that participated in doing certain things like manning AA guns and stuff like that, and just giving me these huge, long history lessons and just basically saying why there shouldn't be women on the front lines in the game because they weren't there in real life. But here's the thing. In every single video I've seen interviewing these DICE developers, they've said multiple times on multiple occasions, this game is not supposed to be historically accurate. This is our take on the World War II aspect. This is seen through the Battlefield lens.
So just the fact that we're pushing immersion and in general, in terms of like our take on World War II, that unique take on World War II, that we're going towards the unseen, the untold, to make us really like this is DICE's and this is Battlefield's lens on World War II. Our take on World War II. Our take on World War II.
Which means this is what they want to make in a World War II, and it's not supposed to be historically accurate. So anything you say about this wasn't here and this wasn't there does not make sense. And all these comments about, also, I don't know if you've known this, Aaron, but people would then say after that, oh, well, if it doesn't matter what's in it, let's have lasers and fucking spaceships.
All I'm saying is, right? I didn't even know this game was like, I didn't know anything about this game until you brought it up this morning.
Oh, I know.
Talked about making a video. Like, I didn't even know the game was coming out. I didn't know they had a trailer for it, so I didn't know anything. But I will say this: I think it's smart. Like I'm done with the SJW topic or whatever. Like I think they're fucking stupid. I think the kids. I think that's what they are. I think little kids complaining about it. Like, of course they're adults, but they're little fucking kids because they're so immature and stupid. So I'm done with the kids, and I'm sorry, Tashima, if that statement. And some of the statements I make get you dislikes.
Oh no, I don't really care.
But like I'm done with that. I don't really want to talk about that. What I will say is I think they're smart for taking the like not historically accurate path because they can add more to the game. Like, I'm not talking lasers and fucking like shit like that. I'm not saying going.
That's drastic shit. That's drastic.
Yeah, not but like you can add some more guns. Like you don't like they don't like you can do what Call of Duty does and like not add. You can add fake guns. Like Battlefield, always been known for its like realism and stuff like that, but they can actually go now and say they can make guns up. Like they can literally make fake guns. Like
as long as they don't look like ridiculous, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like what I'm saying, right? Like you know how like Call of Duty, like they'll have like the Man of War. Like I don't know what that gun was made after and stuff like that, but like
you know it's based off of something.
Yeah, it's based off of something, but like what I'm saying is like now they can go and like they can make guns up. Like they don't have to make it like because Battlefield 1 like before the DLC and then the experimental guns, like I thought it was kind of boring because I feel like there was only so many, like there were like honestly 3 guns.
Yeah.
And then like there was like every gun had like a trench of optical and like
it was pretty
experimental.
basic.
It was so bare bones and like it was boring because there was not a lot of variation with guns. But now if they're not going historically accurate, I think it would be a lot more fun to play.
Exactly.
And the maps, the car, like the vehicles and stuff, I think it'll be a lot more fun.
And here's the thing, people need to understand, like they're like people that are complaining it's not realism and immersion and whatnot. The last time I checked in previous Battlefield games such as Battlefield 4 and whatnot, it was not realistic to jump out of a jet moving at the speed of sound and sniping somebody out of another jet and then landing back in your jet and just like nothing ever happened. Like that's completely normal.
Dude, those clips were nuts though.
Those clips were nuts.
I remember watching those back in the day. Those shits were nuts.
But like that's pretty breaking immersion if you ask me.
Yeah.
And that's not very realistic.
But Tashima, at the same time, I think what these people are complaining about is the story mode.
I think
that's what they're talking about. I think they're talking about the campaign. And
No.
the story mode is just like Battlefield 1. It's literally a tutorial for multiplayer.
Yeah.
But I think that's what people aren't understanding. Like, there's no story mode really. Like,
Yeah,
alright, like there's a mode where you kind of got like a storyline, but when you look at the gameplay, like it might have cutscenes, but the gameplay is conquest.
That's the thing though. Yeah, like, the gameplay we saw in that trailer was multiplayer conquest. People need to understand that the story single player that they have, where they want to bring you to different like parts of the war that were not really as big named, like Normandy, like D-Day. They want to take you to the lesser known ones that don't get that huge time in the spotlight, and so like those are gonna be historically accurate. Like those are gonna be the ones where like they're not gonna have like shit that's not correct. So I can understand if like they was like trying to depict an actual battle like in the single player, and then you just had a fucking something really out of place come out of nowhere, then I'd be like, all right, that's fucking stupid because you're trying to be historically accurate, but that's not. But the multiplayer.
But no, at the same time though, like I don't know if you want to argue about that, but at the same time, like even if they put women in the single player, like I wouldn't mind.
But see, but like I said, it all depends though if they're trying to retell a story the way it's supposed to be retold.
No, 100% I get that, but like at the same time, like yeah, it's not historically accurate. And if they say they're trying to make it historically accurate, okay, like
yeah, exactly.
You can get a little upset, I guess. But at the same time, bro, I just feel like it has to be something more to it. Why people don't want women in these videos?
You wanna know why? I think the main problem is that because it's World War II, and I think World War II for a lot of people, like it's like this, for like a lot of people, World War II means something to them. Like, you know, people were affected by it, and I feel like a lot of people just like they can't let this setting be touched in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but all those people have to get the fuck over it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they gotta get the fuck over it. Like, it's a video game at the end of the day. It's not a documentary.
Well, like, what is it? I think there's only like, how many vets are left from World War II?
Not a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? So like, get the fuck over it. Like, all right, your grandfather fought in World War II, but like, you know.
But this is a video game. At the end of the day, you gotta remember, it's a video game. This is not like somebody made a documentary and trying to portray World War II.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like, and they said, and in the documentary, they were like, there were women on the front lines, fucking in the hundreds of thousands, piling through. Like, no, like that's not what this is. Like, it's a video game where you're supposed to have, now stay with me on here, fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's one thing. I don't understand what's up with people. Like, a lot of people want these like super realistic games. Like, I know like I'm also at fault with this, right? Because like Saints Row 2. Right, like I said, oh, that was really good. Saints Row 1 was really serious. Saints Row 2 got a little funny. Like I said, I've always wanted to play Saints Row 1 because how serious it was. But at the same time, I didn't like 3 and 4 because of how goofy it was. Like, so I guess you can say I'm like that too. But like,
but no, but it's not even though, because they're not realistic though. Saints Row 1 wasn't realistic. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. But it had more of a serious tone.
Yeah, it had a serious tone.
But it's still so much fun to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, I don't know why people look at these games. Like, I feel like, I don't know what's up with people. I don't know why people look at these games and they want it to be so real.
Because people don't.
It to be so, like...
People don't get it. People think that if it's more realistic, it's going to be better. But people need to understand that they made a realistic as fuck World War II game. That shit would get people so tilted, it's not even funny. Think about it. You'd have a very limited amount of guns.
Yeah, it'd be boring.
And not only that, you're going to have guns jamming up on you 24/7. Not only that, you're going to have just like these huge instances. Because like a lot of the big fights were, you know, like D-Day. Just running and dying. Running and dying. Running and dying.
Yo, guys. Yeah, that's one thing too. Like, oh, you're coming on the boats?
Dead. All those you're not even getting off the boat because they're laying up the boats. You're not even getting off.
Yo, what game was that? Medal of Honor? What Medal of Honor was that?
Medal of Honor, Airborne or something like that?
No, not Airborne. I don't remember what it is. But I remember playing a Medal of Honor game, and I think the first mission was you getting off the boats. It's like, bro, literally every motherfucker was dying.
Exactly.
Everybody was dying. So it's like, yo, imagine multiplayer being like that, Tashim. Everybody's lined up in these bunkers and shit. You're just trying to get off the boat. You keep spawning on the boat. Once
people would back out if they were on the other team. They'd back out. They'd be like, nah, I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this.
Every map would be so one-sided.
Exactly. And people gotta also remember, there's a lot of people right now saying like this is stupid because it's not realistic and it's breaking the immersion because there's women in there and the customization and how like people have like. What's up?
I don't know how immersed people get into like the multiplayer games.
I don't know.
People like I get really immersed, right? Like I'm a competitive person and stuff, but like I mean like I can't imagine playing like competitive Battlefield and be like, oh, there's a woman. I'm not focused no more.
I'm not like they're like this guy's got a red katana. This guy doesn't have a his uniform is not right because of the customization.
Motherfucker, he's missing a star. What's going on?
What's going on?
I'm still gonna be immersed in the game because like the sound, like Battlefield, the sound that Battlefield brings is
the
nuts.
look,
the sound. It's so gritty. So it's like, of course you're gonna be immersed. People are focused on the wrong shit. Look at what they're doing. Look how that honestly. I was looking at the gameplay and I was like, oh, it's just a trailer. I mean, it's just a cutscene. She was like, oh no, that's gameplay. I'm like, no, but that had to be a cutscene. Like, right, Tashin, what was I saying? I was like, nah, but
he was like, that's cutscene.
He was like, no, that was gameplay. I was like, no, it was cutscene. Nah, it's gameplay. And then like it just transitioned instantly to the
first person. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's how good the game looks. Like that, you're like, yo, this is a cutscene. Like no, like that shit's not cutscene. And like I said, that's what I'm talking about. Like with the new features, how everything has a unique animation. It doesn't affect your gameplay, but it makes it for it to be more immersive, and that's what their whole point is. They've added.
If they wanted realism, right? All I'm saying is all that mud getting in your gun when you die, like all the mud's on the gun, it's cosmetic. But if you wanted realism, that shit would jam your gun.
100%.
And that shit would be fucking annoying to play.
Also, you'd be dying with one shot to the chest.
Yeah, you get shot and you're like, you can't even move. You're on the ground screaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's realism. You don't want that. You don't want a video game to be too realistic.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people they don't really know what they want. It seems like people are just complaining because it's like that's like the thing right now. Like, there's so many people doing it that I feel like more people are being heavily influenced easily, and they're just like, yeah, you're right.
Like that AW. What was it, AW? That fucking AW trailer? That was
no,
like,
the IW, Infinite Warfare.
Was
it was Infinite.
IW?
Yeah,
that shit got like 3 billion dislikes.
Dude, I heard there was like a whole bunch of people who don't even play video games that watched it just to dislike it, dude.
Honestly.
Like, that's what I'm saying, but like there's so many people that are just like very ignorant when it comes to this game. Like, when you look at all the new features they're adding into this game is probably going to be one of the best and, I dare say, most immersive looking Battlefield you ever play. And like, you have you can't see him, Aaron, but you have like this fucking bigot right here, and I'm gonna put up looking like a fucking retard, just absolutely crying in this video, saying that this is SJW agenda. They're making Battlefield not immersive. Battlefield always prides itself on realism, and now they're throwing that away with this. Even though, and he said, oh, that's how Battlefield's always been. Like, he plays Battlefield, he probably doesn't, because, like I said, if you played any Battlefield games, you know, like, those shits are not realistic to the shit you be doing. You know, it's just, it makes no sense. People need to just stop crying, quite honestly.
I agree.
And just to wrap this things up, just to kind of give you guys a laugh about some people, you know, just put up some comments. This guy goes, it's disrespectful for all the men that died in World War II. What? A video game is disrespecting the soldiers that died in World War II?
Yeah, any video game.
Yeah, any video game, like, what?
Death. It's disrespectful to people that died in it. Look at GTA. It's disrespectful for those fucking policemen.
Oh, yeah.
I fuck them up.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying.
Modern Warfare 2? Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Oh, dude, the terminal scene, dude. The terminal scene? Oh, my God.
It's like, come on, people. Shut the fuck up. It's a video game.
This guy goes, there were no women. Let's just adjust history and say there was no slavery, or all the slaves were white. That'll make all black people feel good, and let's make gay. and let's make gays to be the best football players. Are there like some actual football players that are really good that are gay though?
I'm sure.
All right, I don't pay attention to football, but
that's fucking. Let's just slavery and make all the slaves white.
Is everyone happy? Like, what? Like, that's what I'm talking about. You're taking something that's.
Then he says, "I'm sure all the black people feel good." It's like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm not a slave anymore.
Like, I don't get it. Like, these people, like, they act so drastic. Like, they take something like I said when we said it's their take on it. You know, it's with a twist. And they take that.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
How would you feel if the black people weren't slaves anymore? If it was white people, would you be upset about that?
I mean, if it's in a video game?
No, I don't know. What the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, sure, a video game.
He's talking about a video game. I mean, obviously, if that's the case, then there's gonna be some type of altered history, of course. And then if that's the case, and I mean, whatever, it's a fucking video game. Like I said at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. That's. Like what? It's a video game, dude. Like, I don't care what they do. Like that's stupid.
If the game's fun to play. Good.
So, to leave this video off on a note, you guys in the comment section down below, tell us what you think. Do you think?
Go give your mom's a hug. Because you motherfuckers, man.
Like, you know, like, tell us, what do you think? Do you think women in this video game is the worst thing, the end of the world? Do you guys have like huge hard-ons for World War II that it's like you just can't change it? Or do you think that this is whatever, like us, like you don't give a fuck, like the game is good, You know, we don't bite. Say what you guys honestly feel in the comment section. I'd love to get down in there, get down in the dirt with you guys, and have some debates with you in the comment section. But yeah, just like I said, another quick video, just on another controversy. Hopefully this is the last one. But hope you guys
actually no, because after this video, I'm gonna say something to Hashim, and so this won't be the last one.
Oh shit!
All right, guys. So we'll see you in another video.
And don't forget to stay happy, be positive, and never give up on your dreams.